Ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome you to the wet, wacky world of THORNEWS. My fellow Texans, I am in Houston, and I'm just here telling all my people along the coast and up into about DFW, we're going to be getting a whole lot of rain. A whole lot of rain. You can cue Stevie Ray Vaughan's Texas Flood if you want, because now might be an appropriate time. Whereas the majority of the focus has been on Hurricane Florence, and rightly so, that is doing major damage to multiple states over a 7-day period. We have our own little situation going on in the Gulf. It's nowhere near as bad, but it's still going to be pretty bad because it's pretty wet. And I know Galveston soaked and floody a little. San Antonio about a week ago had some major rain totals and some big flooding problems. And so the wetness is going to continue in this wild, wacky world of weather. It's almost like a movie, man. And Texas needs to inject more comedy and romance. Even my robot friend agrees. We can do it. Remember, we set the example for the rest of the world. So let's do it, baby. So yeah, everybody watch out. And remember, don't drown. Turn around. Wait, turn around, don't drown. That's it. So yeah, we got a lot of water vapor, a lot of moisture. I want to remind you guys that we have volcanoes going off in Mexico right about there. And then a volcano in Guatemala. And so that affects our weather too. I've noticed that every time this volcano starts to pulse up and get active, Texas ends up with a whole lot of moisture. Scientists who say carbon is the be-all, end-all, and totality of all weather might disagree, but I like to throw in solar science and volcanoes into my weather observations, and I've been doing a great job. I'm gonna pat myself on the back. All right. So, yep, these rain totals are totally undersold. We're going to get a lot heavier rain than that. As you can see, water, moisture, vapor everywhere. We don't think Invest 95, which is this clumpy thing, is going to start spinning up in any type of depression, tropical storm, or hurricane. But man, if aliens landed tomorrow, I probably wouldn't be that surprised. I'd be like, hey, dudes, do you guys smoke pot? If so, you should come to Houston because it's decriminalized there. So if you happen to run across a plant somewhere out in the fields, if they catch you smoking it, you're not going to get arrested. So, but as you can see, a lot of cloud cover, a lot of moisture. And just everywhere. And then whatever this band is, has been crazy as well. And so, we are Texans. We're usually super prepared, super cool, and super awesome. But I just wanted to put the word out. Yep, you can expect flooding, you can expect rain, and you can expect some transportation problems. Because if there was one major area we Texans in Texas could improve at, it's our highways, man. It's like, seems like they're from the 1940s, and they always have way more construction on them than they should. That is my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. Without disrespect to any of the awesome textile people out there. They don't make the rules. That's all super governmental. Super governmental. How are you doing today? What are you wearing? I'm still wearing the same t-shirt I've been wearing for 4 days. It says, all I do is win. It has baseballs on it, and I got it at Buc-ee's for $20. Maybe 15. Why haven't I showered? Because I've been covering this damn hurricane nonstop for 2 straight weeks. Because as a Texan, I do what I can to inform people, my fellow Americans, even my fellow Earthlings, and keep them out of harm's way when we can. We need to start a Texas Navy so we can go help people in times like these. It's an idea. I came up with it just now, inspired by the Louisiana Navy, who helped so many people out in Houston in such a disastrous time. And yeah, in my opinion, this thing could drop rain totals just like Harvey, 50 inches and such. But as you can see, there's just moisture everywhere. This is total precipitable water willing to participate in a storm. And so you got a lot of people at this party, and by people, I mean raindrops. All right, this is brought to us by Matt Lanza. He, along with me and a few other fellas and ladies, cover the Houston area. and South Texas. If Invest 95L had about 100 miles more water in front of it, we might have gotten Tropical Storm Captain Kirk out of this thing. It appears that it will not be the case as it moves inland into the Rio Grande Valley. Well, Tropical Storm Kirk will have to wait. But I have a feeling there will be a Star Trek theme to those videos if I ever get to edit again. Matt lands again. What are you trying to hog the spotlight, Matt? All right, more flooding issues in Galveston this morning. Good news is rain rates have dropped a good bit. 1 hour per rains have shifted toward Bolivar, but more flooding possible today. Galveston over 18 inches for the month now. September should end up in the top 5 wettest any month on record. It's been a wet world, man. It's almost like the sun has slowed down a little and our equatorial electric jet line bulge, where all the water is in the middle of the planet, is letting loose in our atmosphere. And that's a theory of mine. By the awesome Brooks Garner from KHOU, which I think goes under the call sign 11, 9:45 a.m. Hold on, it's 11:11. I gotta make a wish. Okay. A band of torrential flooding rain is coming towards the east side of Houston Metro. Watch out for nuisance street flooding along the Gulf Freeway feeder roads and communities. All right, Houston floods quickly, but drains quickly. So just everybody be cool, be aware. From northwest Houston, or from whatever, flood advisory for southeast Harris County until 11:30 a.m. today. And, I mean, shit's going to keep on flooding. Like, this is already street flooding near Ball High School on Galveston Island. I haven't seen any drivers stranded or water in homes yet, but I do see kayaks. We sure do love the kayaks here in Texas, don't we? Jack Steele, are you out there? Speaking of Texas, flying under the radar with the tropics, but they're getting drenched. Approaching 20 inches of rain in Galveston this month, and a tropical wave is coming ashore now. So, this has been your awesome Thor News report. But before I go, I'm going to kiss you goodbye, baby. And I want to remind people that Thor News is a publicly funded YouTube channel. I bring you all my awesomeness. Through your contributions and donations, you keep Thor News up and running. So I will leave a PayPal link if you want to contribute or donate. Or, I will take Taylor Swift tickets. She's coming to Arlington and Houston. I think she has 2 shows in Arlington and 1 show in Houston. I'm pretty sure at least 1 or 2 of those songs is mildly about me. So I'd like to go see them in person. So if anybody has a spare ticket they want to part with, for all my awesomeness as your planetary defense commander, Star-Lord, New Thor 7, the T, that would be great. All right? Kick ass. You guys stay cool. God bless Texas, United States, and everyone else. Stay cool.